to my channel. If you're new, my name is Lynn. Thank you for stopping by. So in today's video, I'm creating this Valentine's look for you guys. I love my pinks. I love my purple. So this look came out gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And I wanted to do a little twist. So I'm using all my favorite products from last year, like a best of 2018 makeup favorite products. So I really thought it was a fun idea to incorporate my best of 2018 makeup products and a Valentine's look, so you will get to see me use the products and not only talk about them. So for today's eye look as well, I'm using two different palettes. These were my most used palette from 2018. Absolutely love them. So we have the Carly Bible palette and also the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. So I mixed a little bit because this has a lot more pink shades and I really wanted to add some pink in the middle of the eyelid, as you can see. So if you don't have both of these palettes, you can of course skip one of them and create this look by using only one, and then you can use shadows from some other palettes that you have. I'm sure you have some colors laying around. If you enjoy my tutorials, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you want to see more tutorials in the future. And also before you go, be sure to hit the subscribe button and also click that little bell so you will get notified every single time I upload a new video, which is every Tuesday and Friday. So if you want to see how I created this look and also my most used products from 2018, then please keep watching. To prime my face and make it the perfect canvas, I'm going to use the Guerlain Lure Radiance Primer. This one will make your makeup go on so smoothly, and I'm not sure what it is about it, but once I don't use it, my skin doesn't look as good. The foundation that I'm going to use that also was my favorite for the past year is the Dior Skin Star Foundation, which will give you that amazing radiance, and I'm also mixing in the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation to give me that extra coverage that I really need to cover up everything and make my skin look flawless. For concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. This has been my favorite for like the past 2 years now, I think. I can't live without this, and if you want a concealer that gives you that full coverage, this is the concealer for you. So I'm just going to apply a little bit under my eyes, on my chin, down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit in my forehead as well to highlight and brighten up the areas that I want to have brighten up, and I'm using the shade Fair in this one. Then to contour, we are going to use the NYX Cream Contour Palette. It actually really impressed me the first time I tried it, and it has become a favorite since then. So I'm just going to contour my cheekbones a little bit down in the temples and on my forehead, and carve out my jawline a little bit on both sides and focus mainly on the chin. And I'm also going to define my nose a little bit. I'm not doing like a huge contour on my nose. I'm just adding some color where I feel like the sun naturally would hit. Then I'm going in with my Morphe sponge to go over the lines just to make sure that everything looks smooth and blended. To set the concealer, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This powder is amazing. I love it to death. It has been my favorite for years. And I use this to brighten up my under eye. I'm also going to set my chin a little bit, and this will also make your skin look smooth, make your pores appear smaller. And then I'm also going to use this to carve out my contour a little bit extra, but I'm not doing like a heavy bake here. I'm just going to define it a little bit more. So while we wait for this, I'm going to do my brows off camera, and then I'm just going to dust off the excess powder. As you can see, I don't have a lot of excess powder because I don't like to bake heavily, just to add a little bit powder here and there to make my skin look smoother. Then to set the contour, we are going to use the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer. This, oh my god, just go and get it. I use the shade Deep Bronzer. It is amazing. It looks wonderful. Fits all skin types and skin tones. Definitely one powder to check out. I am obsessed with this. So I'm just gonna set every place where we just did our contour. To make the powders melt down to the skin and look like it is your skin, I'm adding some MAC Fix Plus. I love to do this like in between different steps of the makeup as well. And here I'm adding some MAC Cosmetics Paint Pot just to prime my eyelids and get rid of all the redness and everything that you need to cover up. This bad boy will do it. So definitely one that I recommend you to check out. Then it's time to do our eyes, and I'm just gonna set the base that we just put on with this cream shadow from the Carly Bible palette. And the brush that I'm using is from MAC Cosmetics as well, and this is the 217 brush. It is now time to add some color into the crease, so I'm gonna mix these two shadows together from the Norvina palette, which is called Incense and Love. And as you can see, I am blending this into my crease as a transition color. I'm also blending it a little bit upwards through my brow bone. And I'm also going to drag it a little bit upwards as a winged eyeliner would go, just to give the illusion of a bigger and wider eye. And I'm also blending it into my eyelid as well, because here we're gonna build up the intensity and make it very dark and smoky. Then we're taking this purple shadow from the Carly Bible palette. This I'm focusing onto my crease, so I'm not blending it higher. And I'm also just focusing this in my outer corner just to build up the intensity of the pink shadow that we just put on. And here I'm using a brush from Morphe. This is the M441 brush. I love this to do the crease and transition color. And I love how these palettes really blend. They are so good, and the Carly Bible palette is so affordable as well. Absolutely a palette I would say is a must-have. Then we're gonna take this pink gorgeous highlighter shade and apply it to our eyelids. I'm focusing this on my inner parts of the eyelids and also out to kind of the middle, and I'm applying this with a wet brush. Then I'm taking my Morphe M441 brush again, and I'm just going to blend all the edges together. For the middle part of the eyelids, I'm going to use this shadow right here, which is a gorgeous shimmery pink, and it's called Love Child from the Norvina palette. I'm applying this with a wet brush, focusing it from where the highlighted pink light shade ended and on to the middle part of the eyelids. Then I'm taking my Morphe M441 again, and we are going to blend once more, because blending is key when it comes to eyeshadows, and your eye looks will never look the same once you master this technique. And here I'm going in with this dark burgundy shade from the Carly Bible palette. And as you can see, I'm blending this into my crease as well, and also building up the intensity of my outer corners. And then I'm going to mix these two shadows together and just blend them onto my lower lash line and make this look come together. I love to apply some shadow to my lower lash line as well, because this will really make the eyes pop. I'm just gonna add some eyeliner to the waterline, and I'm also going to tightline, which means adding some to the upper waterline as well. And I'm also going to pop some mascara on really quick. This is the Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit. My new favorite. This will make your lashes look amazing, and you don't actually need false lashes once you apply this as well, which is crazy. And here I'm using the Jeffree Star Wet Dream, which is my new loved favorite. I'm applying this dry, and as you can see, it is pretty pigmented. And I also went ahead and added some to my inner corners, and then I'm just gonna pop some lashes on real quick, because I really wanted this to be very glamorous. And now I'm just going to add some blush. This is the NARS Orgasm, which has been my ride or die for years. Suits all skin tones. It is wonderful, blends like a dream, absolutely amazing pigmentation as well. And then we're gonna set my face, and I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This, you guys, really works. I'm sure you can probably go to the pool and take a swim and your makeup will still be on. It's so good. And for lips, I'm going to line my lips with the MAC Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Soar. And then I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick. This is in the shade I'm Nude, and I'm going to apply this all over my lips. As you can see, it is very light, very nude. So therefore, I'm going back in with the lip liner, and I'm kind of making an ombre effect. by adding some liner to the outer corners. To finish off this look, we are gonna add some lip gloss from MAC. This is a limited edition one, which is called Under the Sheets, but I'm sure you will find anything like this at MAC as well. And here we go, you guys. This is the final result, and I really wish you a happy Valentine's Day. So hopefully this video inspired you to go into your makeup drawer and play around with some of your old favorites. It was so much fun, and I really got to see why I love some of these products so much. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial as always. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe if you still haven't subscribed. I upload videos every Tuesday and Friday, and hit that bell so you will never miss out on any of the fun. So if you are inspired to recreate this look, please tag me on your social media. You will find my links right here and also down below if you want to follow me. I love to connect with you. I always answer every single one of my DM. So be sure to follow me on Instagram and also add me on Snapchat if you want to see a little bit behind the scenes. So thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.